Okay, so she finished her coffee and she's outside in the backyard. It's a little bit grey. This is what today looks like in Scotland. I should do a couple of All About Me, shouldn't I? Spitting. I'm gonna have to go inside soon. So, as I said, my name's Alicia Connor, and I am 21 years old. And right now I'm quarantined with my mom in Glasgow, Scotland. I'm Scottish. My mom is Spanish, actually, so I'm half Spanish. What else is cool? I like animals, and I like drag queens, and I like I've just realised that was an excellent cue for my next order of business, which is I'm going to drop a little question box in, and that way while I am doing my makeup I can answer some questions if anyone wants to know anything about me or my life or sex, because that's why we're here, isn't it? Great, well, enjoy. Okay, a nice one to kick us off with. I'm going to say a good musical has to have likeable characters that you care about, so that you follow the story, an interesting plotline, and good music. Like, it doesn't need to be elaborate, but it needs to be catchy. So I'm not sure about writing my own storyline, but some things that I would really love to be turned into musicals and to star in would be a Hunger Games musical. I want them to make that. I want somebody to make a Twilight musical, but like a gay one. I was going to write one. I think it would probably be something to do with nature, but like surreal, like maybe the elements or like fairies of the element. That just sounds like the Tinkerbell movies, doesn't it? I would do that. Okay, this is an easy one. My biggest goal in life. Oh my goodness, is my foundation a little bit dark? Oh dear. Sorry, sidetracked. My biggest goal in life has been the same since I was like 12, and it's just to be the next big pop sensation, like Ariana Grande style, Beyonce type thing going on. That's my goal. Well, thank you for asking. I'm actually feeling good today. I had a hard day yesterday, so I was a bit weary, but today I'm feeling happy. I'm really happy to be here talking to you guys, so I feel good about that, and I'm feeling productive. Yeah. Okay, easy. I'm gonna have to say that I was the baby, in all senses. I'm the youngest and the actual most baby. So was my little twin Hazel, though. She was the second baby, and Nat was our mum. So I'm not too bad. At the very beginning, I was doing a lot of kind of intense HIIT workouts, and I managed to hurt my foot, which meant that I couldn't walk on it for a really long time. And if there was one thing that did drive me a little bit crazy, it's the fact that I've actually like not even been able to go out for like a 10-minute walk around the block. That was not fun, especially because I quite like my own space. But the foot's feeling better, and I've been going out for a little bit of walkies, and I've still got things like Cameo to keep me occupied. For those of you who don't know what Cameo is, it's basically an app where you can request celebrities, lol, to you can basically request personalised messages for whoever you want, kind of talking about whatever you want. You know, you can ask me to say happy birthday, to give you some advice, to sing you a song, that kind of thing, which I really love doing, and I get great requests. So aside from that, what has really been helping me, funnily enough, is I was watching the Hunger Games like series like one night after another, which was like a bit of routine, and it was something to look forward to, and it was a good way to like escape and go into your own world. So try that with the series. And P.S. You're cute as anything, and I'm glad that you're in love with me, and I'm glad that you think that I'm positive, and thank you so much for being so kind. Honestly, because I am like supposed to be like self-taping for something real, I'm trying to do like really neutral makeup, and the struggle is real. I am so dramatic. I am indeed a part of the LGBTQ+ community. I would be most comfortable identifying with either pansexual or queer. Yes. This is lovely. I think something that I will truly never forget will be my debut on tour, where people started screaming before I even opened my mouth, and it was just the most heartwarming, supportive warmth. The warmth of the support that was all around me was so emotional. It was incredible, and that's something I love about this show and this queendom. You guys are so unconditionally supportive. It's one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. So I'm like beyond horrendous at multitasking, so what I'm gonna do is put you down for a couple minutes, try and get my face done nice and quickly, and then I'll be back. Well, hey there! So I finished my face. She's a little bit heavier than I was anticipating because I can't control myself, but she's done. And now it's actually time to feed. I'm gonna eat something before we begin the self-tape madness. So let's go downstairs, get something to eat, and I'll answer some more questions. So I've never really had a backup plan. There's never been anything else I've wanted to do, but if I had to, I would work in a vegan bakery decorating vegan cakes and pastries and things, because that's cute. So for food, if you're wondering, what I'm making is porridge, and then I'm going to put some of my vegan protein in it, so it's protein porridge, and some dark chocolate. It's like dessert for breakfast. Well, breakfast. It's not really breakfast, is it? You know what? I've joked about it a few times because I've already cast jumped 3 times. And I was like, I just want to be a part of all the casts now. I just got to make a habit of it. Yeah, I think I probably would. I would do it. Australia's cool, right? Oh wow! Thank you so much. I'm so glad that you enjoyed it. Manchester was my debut, I think, so I was probably absolutely terrified. But I'm glad that you enjoyed it, so I'm sending you lots of love. Okay, I'm not sure if I've seen the latest one, but my favourites to win are definitely GG or Crystal Method. They're just both so awesome. They're both like full packages of amazingness, you know? Bootlegs really freak us out. Because, you know, if you're in the middle of a show and you look out into the audience and you see someone filming you, suddenly you get like really nervous because you're having a day that's like not your best day. Instead of it just being like, oh, I was kind of rubbish for an hour, it's like there forever on the internet, you know? I found a bootleg of myself recently from a show where we had technical difficulties, and I sound awful because I was terrified because, you know, once it threw me off, I was nervous, wasn't using my breath properly, and listening to that bootleg made me feel awful about myself because I don't want people to think that that's what I sound like every day, you know what I mean? It's just a bad show. So I'm not that much of a fan. So the first mundane thing that I'm going to do is get on a train, go into Glasgow city centre and get like a Pret, because I just love having my own time to do just those little mundane tasks. Aside from that, I'm probably going to try and get my hands on very lovely someone that I've been missing very much. Just going to get my hands on them and then kill them. No, I'm only joking. I'd probably like a kiss or something. Honestly, I think I'd just give her a hug, because I don't know what much you can say. She was a bloody poor soul. I would steal her away if I could. I would just steal her away and change history. But a cuddle. This is embarrassing because I know a lot of Australians now that I'm very close with. But, alright, this is my Australian accent. And it's not very, nope. Oh dear. Okay, so I as a human being am terrible for taking a bunch of kind of everyday tasks that I should have no problem doing and like running them over and over in my head and really overwhelming myself. So for my heart, I prefer to have a nice clear schedule. Ooh. Okay, I did have one. Not that I'm picking favourites. Well, I am, that's what the question is. But Cardiff. The theatre in Cardiff was absolutely gorgeous. Like the nicest theatre I've ever seen. Beautiful. Okay, so my favourite queens are Katia Zamel, Trixie, Sharon Needles, Alaska, help, I like so many. Sasha Velour was amazing. I would say don't feel pressured to come out because, you know, it's your business. But if you're like me and you feel like you're hiding something if you don't tell the world, perhaps just drop it into casual conversation. Like, ooh, that boy's really cute, and so's that girl. Wink wink, hi. Okay, I think my favourite has to be Ex-Wives, because even though it's like the hardest to perform, well actually mine's the hardest to perform, but she says, no, it's just so dramatic and there's a piece of everyone in it, it's just brilliant. The chord progressions, I love this so much, that's so sweet, and I'm really pleased to hear it, and you know, you guys help me be comfortable with myself, so it's a two-way relationship, so thank you. Also, just now I have put on a nice self-tape appropriate outfit, and I'm gonna start doing my tapes, and I will see you guys soon on the other side. Hopefully, will be soon. Wish me luck. Would anyone like to see how self-tapes are going? Hi there. Hello everybody. It's 5 o'clock. Oh my goodness, you must be feeling abandoned. I'm very sorry, I've been doing my self-tapes and then working through some cameos. Oh my god, I didn't sing in key there. That was funny. Anyway, to answer this lovely question, I'm not really keeping it in very good shape, to be honest. What I should be doing is warming up a whole lot more, and actually I'm just not singing enough. Even though I do cameos, I don't sing enough to like practice things I'm not good at, so the thing that I am doing right is drinking a lot of water. A lot of water, which is good for your voice. So, and tea. Hey, I mean, I can't confirm nor deny, because I don't know who you are. Okay, nice. I'm glad we got someone here asking the important questions, guys. I really like a cinnamon and raisin bagel. Not that I like raisins, I don't like raisins, but cinnamon and raisin bagels are really good. Yes, for a vegetarian, I would suggest cutting out all dairy completely for like 2 weeks and before you try the vegan substitutes, because it's not going to taste the same and you're going to be like, ooh, until your taste buds adjust. I used to be like one of those people that drank milk by the pint, and when I went vegan I hated all the soy milk, I hated all almond milk, I hated all everything, and then one day I tried it again and was just like, oh, this is really good, because I'd just not had the real thing for a while. Okay, so real talk, the black one was obviously more comfortable because it was made of cloth and not plastic, but my pink Howard costume was made for my body. She is my baby and I will always love her forever the most, so... Oh my god, so easy. Pancakes. I love pancakes so much, and I make the best ones. Well, my mom makes the best ones, but now I make the best ones. I'd have to say Veronica, because Veronica is like my ultimate dream role forever, and I hope that I get to play her one day. But Janice is cool too, but I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I don't know if I'd want to be Janice or Regina. Or... excuse me, are you trying to make me cry? That is very sweet, and I'm very glad to hear it. And also, by the way guys, I finished all my work. How good am I? Ooh, yes, okay, I love sex education. I really love Eric. I think he's great. I think we would be very, very friendly. I also fancy Maeve so much. Oops. Who else? On a separate note, if you've not seen it on Netflix, you have to watch Atypical. I think it might be my favourite TV series that I've ever watched. It's so good. And there's queer people in it. Ooh, okay. I think I would probably say sensitive, affectionate, and honest. Yeah, those are good choices for me. I really love Papillons. You know, the really cute ears, and yeah. But I love all tiny dogs, but I also love really big dogs. I like dogs, so... You know what? I do want to return to Six. I don't want my Six journey to be over. I love the show, and I really want to give it a nice chunk of me. Not that it doesn't already have one, it really does, doesn't it? Not fluently yet. I am learning. I'm learning Spanish. I love French. When I was little, one of my best friends was from Hong Kong, so she was teaching me some Cantonese so I can like write numbers and stuff in Cantonese, which I love. I'd love to learn Japanese. Oh, you're just trying to start fights, aren't you? That's not the point of the show. I'm gonna say that I feel the most sorry for Howard because she was very little. Cleves was fine. I think my favourite place is Nassau in the Bahamas. It's really beautiful. Not to live, just to visit. I also love LA, New York. Greece. Greece is beautiful. Maybe Greece or Barcelona. Well guys, we're coming up to the end of the day and it's dinner time. So I'm having some vegan lasagna courtesy of my mother. And after dinner I will come back and answer as many more of your questions as I can. I'm sorry there are so many of you, you're all so enthusiastic. But yes, see you soon. Hello, I'm back and stretching my legs after food. Favourite atypical character? Evan. Evan was so sweet. He's just such a good guy. Casey as well. I like Casey. Good question. Well, on the ship it was kind of weird because our last show always finished at like 11:30, so you just go upstairs and go to bed because you were shattered after doing 2 in a row. Thing about playing Howard. I mean, firstly, the costume is gorgeous, but I think she's hilarious. I think she's got such an amazing arc to her song, like character-wise, and her story is so important to tell. Oh my god, yeah, if any of you are interested, Oz Queendom has podcasts with tons of us queens. We're all getting on there. I've got my own one, and today our Bliss reunion was released, so go and have a listen. Okay, my advice for this would be, firstly, to go easy on yourself. You know, it's a hard time. If it's really important, then remind yourself of the reasons why it'd be good to get it done and how you'll feel once it's over. Break it down into tiny little pieces so it's not as overwhelming. Yeah. Okay, but cats and dogs? This is hard. What I will tell you is a few of the mantras that I live my life by. The first one is, I don't have to be perfect. I think that's so important. Like, a lot of people underestimate how much the pressure that you can put on yourself can affect you, and I am really bad for that. I'm a perfectionist and I'm far too hard on myself, and honestly, when you put that amount of pressure on yourself, you will never be happy with it. And if you're never happy with the work you're doing, even if it's incredible work, just because it doesn't feel perfect to you, you're going to destroy your own heart. The reason that I'm such a perfectionist these days is because all my life growing up, I was always told by teachers that I was lazy and stuff like that. And it gave me a complex about, if I don't try hard enough, then I'm never going to be good enough, so I must try harder. But that's not the case. Yeah, that's not the case, because, you know, no matter how hard you try, you can put your soul into something and it can't be perfect. It doesn't exist. And the only things I was ever lazy with were things I didn't give a shit about, and they weren't worth doing anyway. So, you know. Okay, sorry, rambling over. The point of this is, if you care about something and you give it your best shot, that is good enough. That will always be good enough for everyone. Anyone that doesn't think that's good enough is an idiot. So, believe in yourself. Another thing that I'll tell you, the last thing that I live by, is I feel like we're all conditioned to think that people in the real world are out to get us and like they want us to fail, you know what I mean? But especially when it comes to auditions, this is my number one audition tip. The panel want you to be good enough. I used to feel like they were just waiting for you to mess up, like they just wanted you to get something wrong. It's the complete opposite of that. Of course they want to cast somebody, they want somebody to be perfect for it. Why would it not be you? Sorry about all the loud cars. Why would it not be you? So, you know, be kind to yourself, because it's very likely that everyone else is also on your side. Yeah. Hello, I'm home from my walk. It was cold. I don't really well, it's not that I don't believe this, it's just, it's hard to fathom because I'm just a person, but if I can help anyone, then it fills my heart completely. Well, this is wonderful, and I'm very pleased. It helped me too. So I'm glad, and you are welcome, and I'm just sending you lots and lots of love and good vibes, always. I'm gonna go either Billie Eilish, Ariana Grande, Demi Lovato, Miley Cyrus, a bit of a pattern here, or King Princess. I'm gonna go with them. Yeah. I'm a terribly nervous performer. I've never gotten past nerves. In fact, in the show a couple of times I got very nervous and stuttered on my line. Really helped to convey that. I was like, really helped to convey that, which I talk about in my podcast. The thing I was rambling on about outside when the wind was attacking everyone's ears, of like the fact that people don't want you to fail, really helps me when I'm performing. If I'm really nervous, sometimes it helps me to slow down, remember that everyone out there watching wants me to be good. So, ooh, this is a hard question. Honestly, I don't see myself in Scotland. I don't think I'll be here. I reckon I'll either be somewhere in London or in England, probably London. or possibly somewhere in the US. Would be nice, maybe a little bit in New York or some LA. But I see myself performing in some way, hopefully singing. I would like to be my own solo artist by then. Yeah. Well, this is hard because really what I want to say is Six has the best costumes. Creds to Gabby. They are the best. They're the best in all theatre. But apart from that, Be More Chill has really cool costumes. Okay guys, we're back to this filter which I discovered on this account. I love it. I think it's time for me to say goodnight because all I'm gonna do now is take a nice bubble bath and then I'm gonna go and watch Rocky Horror because what would be better? Thank you so much for talking to me and watching my day and just giving me something lovely to do today. You really did. This actually made my day so amazing. So I'm just sending you all lots of love and good vibes. You're all wonderful and we're gonna get through this and we're gonna get theatre back up and running and it's gonna be great. So thank you. I'd like to say a huge thank you to Steph, the admin of this page, for having me on. It's been awesome. And if any of you gave a single shit about anything I said or found me interesting the slightest, or want to keep talking to me, etc. throughout lockdown and life, then please give me a follow and yeah, come over to my page, come to the dark side. It's full of Six related content, queer related content, bit of makeup, and a load of rubbish because I think I'm funny. So yeah, give me a follow and yeah, I'm just sending you all lots and lots of love. I hope you have an amazing night. Sure. An amazing life, whatever. Okay. Bye.